What's going on, guys? This is the Centrepreneur here today with a new video. Today I wanted to talk about a designer fragrance that has gotten in the past and still gets today a lot of hype. This is from Dolce & Gabbana and it is The One. Dolce & Gabbana The One, this really came to popularity a few years ago by you know who. You know what? This is a supposed lady killer, but performance issues. Anyway, so you want to know my thoughts on it? Well, here they are. So the smell of this one, it's very boozy, very tropical type fragrance. It's similar to Margiela Jazz Club. If you've seen my review for that one, if you haven't, go check that out for sure. I love Jazz Club. It's a great fragrance, better than this one in my opinion. But very tropical, very masculine. This is a very masculine fragrance, so it's not one of those sexy fragrances that sort of comes across a bit feminine, a bit sweet. Although this is sweet, but it's like masculine. It's very masculine. Tobacco, rum. I get a tropical vibe. I'm sure that's part from the rum, maybe from some other stuff as well. Now, onto the performance. Like I said at the beginning, this one is really suffering from performance. That's actually the reason it never makes any of my lists, is because when I put this stuff on, within 30 minutes to an hour, I can't smell it anymore. Within 2 to 3 hours, nobody around me can smell it anymore. So, it's... why would I wear that anywhere, right? Like, I have smelled the eau de parfum, and that has seemingly fixed some of the performance issues. Like, I can smell it for a little bit afterwards, but the eau de toilette's performance is just brutal. And yeah, because of that reason, it doesn't make any of my lists. Now, for occasions for this one, I'd say this is signature scent worthy, honestly, for the right guy. But in particular, I could see this being used for date, for casual, and maybe for work. You know, it's not necessarily a great work scent, but it's so inoffensive and it's so light that I don't think it'll upset anybody at work. But in particular, date and casual. For age, there's no real age limit for this one, guys. I'd say anybody like high school and up could pull this one off. Now, is this one a mass-pleasing fragrance? I've kind of already given the answer, but yes, it is. This is a very hard fragrance to dislike, partly because it's so light and unassuming. But it's also a great fragrance, and that combined with how light it is makes it very hard to dislike. Now, onto its sexiness. Is this as sexy as everybody claims? For me, no. For me, it's not, but I think I can tell you why, and that's just because it's got awful, dramatically bad performance on my skin. When I say it only lasts like a couple hours, yeah, it only lasts a couple hours, and it never pushes out. Yeah, so that might be something to do with it. When I've had women or girls smell this, they've all thought it smelled good. But, I mean, on the dates I've worn it on, I've never had any ridiculous reactions. And like I said, that's part of why it never makes any of my lists. So now, is this one worth the money? My opinion, it's not. Dolce & Gabbana The One EDT is not worth the money. There are better options available that actually last, and for me in particular, where the performance is so bad, it doesn't make sense to buy a bottle of this. To me, I bought it based on the hype, pretty much blind, a couple years ago, and I wish I didn't, but it happened. Yeah. So no, even if you can find it discounted, save up your money for either the Eau de Parfum or Jazz Club, because A, in my opinion, they're both better scents. B, from what I've seen, they get better reactions. and C, they actually last. So that was already my closing thoughts, guys. It's a great scent, but I wouldn't buy it. I don't recommend you buy it. I recommend those other two big time. So what do I rate this one then? That's actually tougher than it sounds, because I've kind of just been ragging on it this whole video, but at the same time it does smell really good. Just from the bottle, and for the first half hour I can actually smell it on me. But that being said, the performance is awful. There are better options. And so I'm gonna have to give, bear in mind this is the Eau de Toilette, I'm gonna have to give the Eau de Toilette a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I know that's really low, especially because I actually do like the scent of this stuff. But like I said, where, you know, it doesn't last at all, and I feel like if you brought this around an atomizer, you'd have to reapply it all the time, and there are better options. I just can't give it any higher than a 6 out of 10, guys, even though this is a great fragrance. So that's been my review, guys. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Toilette? Have you smelled the EDP, and what do you think of the two side by side? Also, what do you think of this one compared to the other fragrance I mentioned, Margiela Jazz Club? Guys, this has been the Sentrepreneur. Sorry if I ragged on this one a bit, but that's the truth. It don't get any performance out of this one. It's completely not worth the money in my opinion. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's new content coming out all the time. Reviews like this, fragrance top lists, seasonal rotation videos, haul videos, first impressions, it's all coming, guys. Also, like I said, if you enjoyed this video and if you'd like to toss me a thumbs up, that'd be awesome. Also, leave a comment if you feel like it, if you want to talk about this guy a little further. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Have a good day, boys.